What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. You already know who it is. It's your host with the most back in this thing. And I'm going to give you one more time to like the video. So today we got another special video going into the situation with Aaron, the Pop the Balloon guy plumber, who went on the Pop the Balloon show and was disqualifying women left and right. So apparently he's got some receipts now, and there's been some rumors going around that he's a scammer. So today we're going to be addressing this. And for those of you who are new here, this is the Improving Your Life segment, where we go over pointers and ideas that could help you improve your life, both as a man and a woman. So before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves.
You're watching the Get Up Show.
So first, we've got this content creator right here. His name is Ringo TV Reacts, and we'll be going over firstly the video that he has about the situation. This apparently is a stream that Aaron the plumber did with these two content creators down here. Excuse me. And they just go over some of the receipts and how the MTR post was basically missing information. So let's go into it now.
Services too, and then
see, this is what I mean by simp behavior. You have somebody in the live chat saying that y'all destroying a black man's image for a black woman. When did I destroy a You sound butthurt. You sound like a lame. You sound like a person who is not paying attention to the facts of the matter. Him try to provide, or basically saying is that you're not really qualified to even be in these job titles, that people literally gave you a break. Because you being a felon or whatever the case is does not affect you from getting certain jobs. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is with black.
All right, we're not going to start with this video first because this is a heavily opinionated post. It's a reaction of, it's an already reaction of a situation. So let's not do that. But I do have a second video clip ready, and that is the original MTR response video for the rumors and allegations that he is a scammer. So I guess it was just a form of backpedaling that he was doing, just to make sure, like damage control, just to make sure the situation for him didn't get out of control. So let's take a look at MTR's clip first.
there's been an update, a major update, a serious update in the story regarding the Pop the Balloon guy. After I asked him to provide receipts to prove that he lost his job, he got mad at me, and I'm gonna show you that. Before that, let's get into his GoFundMe. Now, mind you, this GoFundMe is how I came across this story. The Pop the Balloon story is something that happened a couple of weeks ago. What made it viral was him informing people on his Instagram, him uploading this GoFundMe saying that he was fired from his workplace because of 500 people called in because they were mad at the results of the show. They were mad at his demeanor on the show. You can see right here, right in the GoFundMe, it says, "I was fired from work today due to these videos. Today was honestly the first time that I cried in a while. Getting my license in plumbing was the biggest life accomplishment. It took years of hard work, studying, and praying." And then he also added some things in here about who he provides free plumbing services to. And then he goes to say what he's gonna do with the funds. He's saying humanitarian work, and then maybe...
So the thing that I've been hearing people say is that MTR didn't do his due diligence and researching this man before giving him the spotlight and the platform to be able to market himself and advertise that he lost his job. So the only thing that people had to go off of was this GoFundMe post. And for those of you who are new to this concept of GoFundMe, just about anybody can post a story on GoFundMe and start generating funds for like whatever reason they had it. So the main issue here are scammers doing these GoFundMes, and a recent occurrence of this was the the brick-faced woman that apparently scammed a bunch of people out of donating to her cause, to help with her medical bills, things like those, when she accused someone else of hitting her in the face with a brick. So to avoid this situation of scamming people out of their hard-earned money, MTR decided to bring this man up here without, leaving the link to this GoFundMe. But at the end of the day, he gave him a platform, is what most people are saying. So I guess there wasn't enough due diligence just to make sure that what this man was saying was actually valid. But the thing is that, and maybe I could find it here somewhere. No, I can't find it. But the thing is that, let me see if I can find it here somewhere. Let's see. I'm trying to find the couple that just had him on. Charge, femininity. I don't really see the couple. I should have looked for it before. This is unprofessional, good buddy. I don't know the creators. Who are those creators? Who is this 50 Cent? Who are these creators here? Damn, who are all of these people? Damn, there's a lot of people covering this right now. And I can't find them. Cannot find the people who just...
If he have a clean...
Who are these people? How come he does? Ringo TV. You are mentioning people don't shout you out, but you should have added the name.
This video and
that like button one time so we can pretty much move through these algorithms and get this truth out there. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to break down the real. We're going to expose the lies. We're going to show you the real truth that nobody's breaking down. Now, when you come to Ringo TV Reactions, understand that we are certified 100% accurate truth all the time. We break down everything. We leave no stone unturned. We expose everyone. We call out names. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't pander to nobody. We don't have no ulterior motives. We just focus on the real. That's it, right? Now, if you've been following all the content, it's very clear that Aaron is a fraud, MTR is a fraud, everybody's doing damage control because they're looking bad in these streets. Now, Aaron was featured on this other platform where he pretty much is now crying and pretty much trying to do more commentary that is exposing him even more. There's a lot of things throughout this video that we got to break down that is very, very bad. It's not good. I'm surprised the host of that platform didn't realize the incriminating evidence that they put out there. It just made matters even worse. If it could get any worse, it got worse. And I'm going to pretty much bring all of that out. So without further ado, let's pretty much get to the tapes, find out what's going on. Again, we are reacting to a video. I'm not going to sit here and play this video for, its entirety. I'm going to break it down when I feel I need to speak on the issue. So let's go.
Your boy Kites here with my lovely wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
And we are also here once again with the legendary Weapon X, aka Aaron.
When did he become legendary? Like, seriously, like, when did he become legendary? What did he do that made him a legend? I mean, the man is a fraud, and everybody got scammed.
And the only reason why I'm putting this out there because she got on live and tried to say, I love y'all. These t-shirts are coming soon.
Yes, sir. All right. So my first question, it's a big question that was going on when the Pop the Balloon came out, right? It was one of the key things that you said was a deal breaker.
I look for a woman that's not permitted.
That is correct, MTR. Like if I wanted someone to do a facial, I'm gonna go to a light.
After I got wind of this, I did an initial reaction to
Can we
it where I
pause
focused.
right there?
Yes, sir.
Now, when I say my ability to work has been compromised, it certainly has been compromised due to people delving into my life history.
Before we get too much into this video, let's actually skip to the part where he does show he has a plumber's license. Let's see here. He shows it somewhere. I don't know how far into this video he goes to show it, but he does show it. Let's see. It's hard to see it. It's hard to... There we go. So yeah, we go. Here we go. So as you can see, this is his license. Journeyman license, Aaron Sloan, valid if account accompanied by photo ID, plumbing, gas fitter. So there we go. That's his receipt showing he at least is a plumber, right? He at least is a plumber, a licensed plumber. And I don't know what a journeyman is. Maybe that's a specific level of plumber. I did hear that a journeyman might be like a understudy of a professional plumber. So maybe he was still learning, but he was on his way to becoming a fully licensed plumber. At least you know that.
Hello. You've been at... Hello. That's all I gotta say. Now I'm not a licensed plumber. Now what? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
And then again, so they can't say you know, I printed this out or something, you know, if I had to go get the letter where I got approved to get my license, then I will do that. But also, when I didn't know nothing about this, you know, Kites contacted me and they told me about all that, about this video that was just uploaded that we're reacting to now. And I instantly pulled out my card.
This is the problem most people were having, was that if you instantly pulled out your card when you saw the video, how come when he asked you just to show the receipts, you got so defensive? Like, you could have just pulled out your card. Like, granted, like, MTR was looking for like proof that you were fired, not proof that you were a plumber. But even then, like, you still could have shown him that, and that would have kept most of this stuff like from happening. Excuse me. Your GoFundMe probably wouldn't have been disabled and everything. But let's continue.
Did I not pull out my card right out my wallet within seconds and was like, here it is?
Yeah, and I also know the expiration date on there. I won't give the exact, but it expires in 27, the year 2027. So, we did see the front, we saw the back, we also saw some other thing that goes with it to prove its validity. That's all we can say about it. Again, we can only tell you guys what we know, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say he didn't show us it. So there you guys go. So it was valid. My wife did look it up just to make sure, and she did her check. So again, I'm not gonna give the audience something if we don't research it ourselves. So yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Anytime you sit for a license or you sit for or any exam, it's going to be public record. I just didn't see one for him.
And now, did you not see one at all, or did you not see one that was currently active?
I did not see one at all. What I did see was that he did work for a LLC. When I looked at LLC up in Arizona, the person that owns the LLC is in foreclosure right now. So I thought that was odd that they had time to hire Mr. Sloan when they're losing their house. But then I did more investigative work, and I contacted a place that had the same name in California. And Hector said he never heard of him. Hector. So
Okay, do you know a Hector?
No, I don't know no Hector.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with all these information chasers is who are you supposed to really be like contacting for this man's credentials? Like, and here's the problem, Aaron. If you're not the one bringing out this information, you're just leaving it up to these skeptics and these naysayers to find the information for you. And there's this saying where if you look for problems, then you'll find them. So these people, these skeptics who are looking information on your behalf, right? The information you could have shown just to prove that you were fired, just to prove that you were a plumber. That was like 2 documents you could have shown already. The very first time someone asked for them. And all this stuff would have been avoided. But now you put it up to them to look for Hectors when you don't even know who Hector is. And because of that, now you're being dragged through the mud, right? Even if you're not a scammer, you look like a scammer now. Like, if you had all this information, you could have brought it up. And I'm not really trying to criticize the man. I'm just trying to criticize his actions, because there could have been a better way could have went about this. And it would have kept a lot of people from making these videos against you. if you had just
So-
showed the
I was
receipts
telling you the truth,
from the start.
Okay, so
You know,
did you have an
Whatever.
LLC? Did you have an LLC in Arizona and California?
now, I never had an LLC in Arizona and California. And again, this is preposterous. That's what happens when you dive so deep into people's lives. You're looking into somebody else's information. If I have a plumbing company in California, I got some equity over there. Hey, please go get that for me, because I know nothing about that and I need mine, okay? Now, let me show you something right now. Once again,
So Hector just he just got put in something he didn't know nothing about.
man,
All right.
you know, and look at that. They about to put Hector business out.
Word. Next thing you know,
They
Hector
put
was
Hector out
about
of
to be
business for no reason. Can you
was
guys
about
see
to be a scammer. Hector done filed the papers for Aaron out here and shit. Like, see, and if you had brought those receipts, Hector would have never gotten involved. But before we continue, I'd like for you all to like the video. I need you all to like the video. But most importantly, I need you all to support the show. If you have it like that, I've got a Cash App tag right up here, as well as my Instagram right over there if you'd like to follow. And of course, I need all of you to support by having that subscriber count right up there in the top right jump up to 1,800. Now, our goal right now is 2K subscribers, but let's get it to 1,800. As some of you can see, it actually went down from the last time I asked. So, but let's keep the momentum in the right direction. Let's get us to 1,800, and then from there, let's get to 2K subscribers. On the way, let's go. But of course, I'm gonna give you to like that video. But let's continue.
Hold on. All right, guys. He managed
Did you
to.
get it?
Yes, sir. We're gonna look at it right now. So, you're not gonna see it on your screen, Aaron, but so we see here it has the business ID. It says entity Efficient Plumbing LLC. It says status active, standing good, entity type state, entity type and state of domicile is domestic limited liability company, state of incorporation, New Mexico. And then he looks like he scrolled down a little bit more so he can show everybody. Aaron Trevon Sloan Sr. and the address, of course, is blurred out for his safety. And yep, organizer information, all that.
So
They looked up the wrong area.
she looked up the wrong state.
Mm.
So you're a licensed plumber.
Yes, and I have my own business doing drain cleaning. You know, I was only doing drain cleaning, which is legal. And I also have while I had a good business relationship with several contractors that have their master plumber's license that are licensed in HVAC as well, but now, you know, they don't want to speak. They can easily come out and say, hey, you know, Aaron, I taught Aaron A, B, C, and D, but they're unwilling too because they don't know how it's going to affect the integrity of their business. And I used to be able to travel. I had the ability to travel to California whenever I wanted and do plumbing out there. I had the ability to go to Nevada, to Texas, to all these other different states and do plumbing because I had these relationships with these plumbers. But due to this global attention, now they don't want nothing to do with me whatsoever. I just had a plumbing job lined up.
See, and there you go. The information all these people brought up, it was apparently the wrong information. Apparently that's the wrong the wrong Aaron Sloan from apparently Nevada, where that Alex Sloan is registered with an LLC to do business as a plumber. So he apparently says he has a business where he does plumbing work, drains only. But as you can see, the effects of him not bringing up the receipts, the effects of him not doing the due diligence of making sure he put his best foot forward when marketing his story. Like, he didn't have his story straight. Like, And because this is the Improve Your Life section, the Improve Your Life segment, what I have to say about this is you have to be accountable in life. Like, especially when you're an adult, you're not a kid anymore. You don't have your parents to be there to hold your hand through everything that you need to get done in the day. If younger people who are right at school, at college right now, like you won't have your parents there to hold your hand, to tell you to do your homework, to tell you to go to class, to tell you to not to drink too much when you go out to party, to tell you to make sure you wake up on time after going out, being out all night till 4 a.m., 5 a.m. when you've got a 8 a.m., to tell you to make sure you wake up on time, tell you to make sure you eat, make sure you sleep. You're not going to have someone there to tell you to make sure you study for your tests and exams that are coming up in the morning that you put off all week, and now it's the day of, so now you have to pull an all-nighter when the exam's right in the morning at 8 a.m. They're not going to do that. It's all on you. And just like that, it was all on Aaron to provide these receipts in the first place. He says he lost his business partners who he worked in other states with. He did business in other states with other plumbers who had other networks and other systems already working, and he was working with them. And he even mentioned it. He had a group of a few other plumbers that they were going to do this organization with to provide free plumbing to veterans and women, single mothers, and elderly, and the disabled. This is a good thing this man was doing. And if it is true, he should have put his best foot forward and added the information that would have helped people contribute more to these causes. But because he was lacking in the receipts, in the information he needed, the letter that showed he was fired, the plumber's license that he could freely show on the air now, but couldn't show back then when when the information was asked for. Like, he could have avoided all of this. And now as a result, he's trying to play catch up. Like, he lost his business partners. They don't want to associate with him right now. But yeah, I think that should do it. I think that should do it. But let's continue for now.
From July 1st, to July 7th to learn boilers. Something I've been dying to learn. Since I forever I've been dying. I finally had the opportunity to learn boilers, and now, they come back to me, hey, we seen you on the Pop the Balloon show, and this and that. Now they don't want nothing to do with me whatsoever. So it's like, man, I don't even know what I'm finna do with my life, man.
See, it just sounds like this is a man who he just couldn't catch a break. Like, that's to the point where it is now, brother. Like, he was trying to do good. Like, he was trying to work for himself. He was trying to make some good money. He was trying to do something he was passionate about. But at the end of the day, those obstacles came, and he wasn't ready to overcome them. And he sounds a little defeated. Like, he sounds like he doesn't know what to do after this. He doesn't know what to do anymore. Dude, you could still plumb. You could still be a plumber. like your license isn't revoked, right? Your license isn't revoked. Some people were saying that he was plumbing through a company, so he was an employee plumber. But that doesn't mean you lose your expertise as a plumber. You can still do plumbing work. Like, sure, maybe your pay might be a little lower now that you have to do these jobs on your own. You don't have that network that you could go to. But that doesn't mean you're stranded out here. Like, for example, I do landscaping, right? I don't have a network, but I have a few clients that are willing to pay me to do the job that I do. Now, if I had a network, those few clients would probably be a few dozen. And obviously that would have been more, but that doesn't mean I can't get a few dozen myself. I'm just not willing to do that work. How I'm doing it right now. So, as you all know, I'm developing a platform for you to market your services near you. Once this is done, I'll be able to market my landscaping a lot better, and I'll be able to essentially increase my profit and my production of these services of landscaping. So when it comes to things like that, you can always pivot, right? It just depends on how you're looking to do your plumbing work, how you're looking to do your landscaping. But to say that like you sound so defeated here, like, where's the Aaron that we saw on that show, right? The one that was confident, the one that you had to qualify for him because he had so many things going on for himself, right? We need to see that Aaron, right? Regardless of if you're a scammer or not, I don't give a damn. I mean, obviously I care because this is people's hard-earned money. So, especially if it's a scam, but that's going to be the video for today. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. And I'm going to give you one more time to like this video. Because we need to get this video out there. And I look to see you all next time.